Hi there everyone, it's Gloria with Glory Be Resale. I hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving. And I'm back from Boston and I'm going to do a quick run through of things that I got at the antique mall to resell and some stuff from the yard sales during the summer. I haven't unloaded things that I picked up from Boston, so that'll be in the next video. But anyway, we're going to do mainly hard goods today. I think all hard goods. And I'm going to get on with the haul. So let's see. First thing that I have is this little cabinet that sits, a little 4-drawer cabinet that just stands on its own. It has been painted red. Very cute, just to throw up on a counter. I suppose if you wanted to, you could put a hook on the back. There is not one now to hang on the wall. And this was something I picked up at a yard sale, and I paid $2 for it. Next item is this little wall pocket planter. And I would say this is, pottery one that would go outside. And it's marked GB 2001. And I would say it would have to go outside because it does have the hole in the bottom, unless you put fake plants in it, which is fine. But if you're going to put a real plant in it, it's going to have to go outside because it's going to leak the water. And this cost me $3. I think a few of these things here I got at the 100-mile yard sale that I went to this summer. That I haven't listed everything that I got there. So I'm trying to work through things now and preferably not shop that much. So next thing that I got were these wood and wicker coasters. Comes in a box, says wicker on the side of the box. It looks like there might be a slight piece missing there, but I'll just take a photograph of that. I don't think it's a big deal. I suppose a little polish would make it match, but I really don't want to stop polishing either. And this has 6 coasters, and I paid $1 for this. I figured this will probably go for $25 or $30. Next item, I got this pair of ceramic cats, and I paid $1 for the set of them, and they look good. I don't see any chips on them. So these are vintage, and they do, this one does have a sticker on it, Toyo Japan. Or Toy Japan, I'm not really sure. I'll have to just take a picture of the sticker. But, so these are vintage. Again, I paid $1 for the set, and I figured probably $30 to $35 for these. So, and this is what I'm hoping to get listed this week. Next item, I have no idea on this. I did not notice, but it looks like this has damage on both ends of the wings. So I'll have to take pictures of that and we'll see. maybe I'll just clean this up and throw it in my booth. This is United States Air Force. Jet Thunderbird. Thunderbirds is what it says on the stand. And made in the Philippines for Anderson Enterprises in Derby, Kansas. So, I don't know if you can see that. I'm not going to get up and down. It's just not something I want to do. But anyway, so I'll probably look this up and see, and probably put it into my booth. Maybe somebody else wants to display it as is or fix the end of the wings. Next item was this pair of candle holders, and I paid $3 for the pair, and they're Dot Industry Gold candle holders. I feel like I might have another pair of these already for sale. So, but I'll be listing this pair also. I like things like that. I feel like they always go pretty well. These need to be cleaned up, but these are a pair of vintage brass candle holders. It does have wax all over it, so I will be cleaning that up. But they're a neat little design of like a rounded triangle. So, and I don't know on this pair. I'll have to look it up. They're at least, I'd say at least $25. And the last thing in here is probably just for me. I like to collect these old tools just for around the house to work with, and it's got the wooden handle, small, short Phillips head screwdriver. So that I'll be keeping for myself. The next item I have, this is pretty cool. I'm not going to take it out of the bag. Maybe I will. This I paid $3 for, and this is a napkin holder, a brass mousse napkin holder, and this has got a good weight to it. This is a nice piece. You know, could be letters or napkins. And I don't know, I think I said I paid $3 for this. And oh, it's actually a loyal order of the Moose Membership Appreciation Award. So anyway, it's a cool piece. I'd say this is mid-century, just from the weight on it itself. And I will ask probably $30 to $35 on it. Next item is this vintage punch design, and I think this is also a napkin holder, letter holder. It's a brass punch, and it's got the curled brass feet. I'm going to move this just a little closer because I just want to make sure. I don't want to get up and down, but I want to make sure you can see things. Move this bag close like that. I want to make sure that you can see what I'm holding up. So, here is the tin punch. Looks like 3 tulips on each side. It's got the rolled on the bottom. And I paid $3 for it. And I will not clean it up. It almost looks like, you know, someone just homemade that, made that homemade, because you can see the, I forget what you call that, but the weld, you can see that it was welded here on each side for the handle. And everything else is just cut out. What was cut out on the side is what's rolled under for the feet. So it's kind of cool. Folk art little piece. And the next item is an old, I don't know what these are, cookie cutters or butter molds, but it's got the wood lady, and I'm going to say that's a Dutch lady. And this is kind of an older piece. It does have like a crack in the wood in the bottom, but definitely a collectible piece. Got the little hook to hang it on the wall. And I paid $5 for that. I'm guessing I'm going to put this up for, I don't know, $25 to $30. I'm not sure on that one, but that sounds about right to me. Next item is just a, I just thought this was a cute old piece. It's nautical with the ship on the front. And this is just an old candy tin from Holland, is it? Yeah. Yeah, made in Holland is the container is. So it's got the little punched brass, you know, what do you call it, embossed feet in the brass on the bottom. It's a nice painted tin all around. That's in pretty good shape. Very good shape, I would say. There is a little, there's a couple of scratches by the boat. I paid $2 for it. And there's a little bit of rust inside, but not the biggest deal. And I don't know what I'll get for this. I'll look it up. I don't expect a lot from it. It might just go in my booth. Or maybe it'll go online, but tins I don't think make a lot of money. I like the ship on the front and thought that might be something somebody wanted. And again, I paid $2. Next item is this old mirror, which somebody painted. It looks like it's a plaster. Maybe it's just a wood with a little plaster on the edge for the design. It's definitely old. Yeah, it's wood. As you can see the back there. It's definitely an old piece, but somebody painted it, and they decided to use a black paint and put sparkles in it, which I'm not a fan of sparkles, very rarely. Only usually at Christmas. But I will not be repainting it. So it will be sold as it is. I paid $3 for this old mirror. Just reminds me of like an old shaving mirror you might have hung from a tree outside camping. I feel like we had something similar to this that my father used to shave at when we were camping down in Plymouth. So anyway, that's that. I don't know if this will go online or if it'll go in the booth. I might just put it in the booth because it needs to be redone. But, or maybe I'll decide to redo it in a, you know, a white or a black. I guess it wouldn't be that hard. I could easily take the mirror out and just quickly paint it, get rid of those sparkles. Anyway, I don't know yet. I don't like to make plans on doing things over because I don't have much time at all. I'm one person doing a lot of things, so I don't need lots of projects. I know a lot of you can relate to that. Next item I got, and I believe this was half price. I can't say for sure, maybe it wasn't. But a lot of these tags here I bought at half price, and I feel like this might have been one of those things. Because it's $4, and that's kind of a lot for me to want to pay for a basket in, maybe I did though. It's got a little bit of the old tag there. This was made in the People's Republic of China. And it's just a basket with a lid. Nice design on it, nice star design. So, anyway. I'll probably throw this online, and I don't know for how much. I'll have to look and see. I don't expect it will be a lot. I'm thinking probably 25 would be the most. So, but anyway, I'll look it up and see. And if it's not worth a lot there, then maybe I'll throw it in my booth. We'll see. I did think it was cute, though. Next item I picked up at, I believe I picked this up at the Habitat Restore on my way to Boston. And I paid $9 for it. Not something I usually pick up, but I thought $9 was kind of a good price. It's a guy kissing a girl. It's all wood carved. So I thought for $9 a completely wood carved item was a good price. So I picked it up. Next item, I'm starting to go into things that came from the antique mall, that I bought at the antique mall to resell. And the first thing was these are made in Austria, and it is a pair of plastic frames with flowers, dried flowers in them. These are both 2 frames, small miniature, and I paid, I think, like around $3.80 for them. And I thought they would do well just because they were dried flowers, vintage dried flowers, so I picked those up. Next item this was a pair of mirrors, wood mirrors, which I have never seen these before. These are home interiors. Well, I guess from 2002, so newer home interiors. But they're just wood framed mirrors. There's a pair of them. I'm not going to unwrap the other one. There's 2. They're exactly the same with the home interior sticker, and they're marked 2002. So they are vintage because they are 20 years old. I can't believe that. But, and these I paid I want to say these were about $5 for the pair. Which, again, these things like this are a pretty quick seller. And they'll bring me probably $30, $35. So, I like things like that they kind of fly out. I know people like them for, their walls, those what do you call those walls that you put every bunch of pictures on? I can't even think right now. But they would go good mixed in there. This here is just a salt glaze antique bottle. And I picked this up because I thought the price was good. I paid $14 for this. I like to pick up these here and there. I don't know. Are they the best seller? Probably not. I kind of like them, though, in my house, too. So, oh, this might stay in my house. I just noticed that this does have a hairline crack in the side. So it may go into my decor. But I kind of like picking those up if they're a fairly reasonable price. Which that was. Especially if it weren't cracked. But anyway. I'm just guessing off the top of my head on these because I just don't remember. They don't leave the prices on, so. First thing was a gourd. And I just thought this gourd was cute. It looks like a tomato house. I just thought that was adorable. And it is signed with the BF and a little heart on the bottom. And it's got a little ladybug on the top. But it was just very cute. And I believe this was about $4. And I'll probably sell it. Anyway. 20, I'll probably put it up for $29. Next item, I just picked these up. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I'll probably throw them online, but I picked them up. These were kind of an afterthought. There was a booth that's closing down and it was 75% off. So I think I paid about $2 for the pitcher, the stoneware pitcher. And I don't think they're even a matching. They kind of match, but they're not. This one's Roseville, which was also about $2, $2.50. And this was like a sugar bowl. I'm not going to even take the top off because it's taped. And it's marked Roseville, USA from Ohio. And that's like a little sugar bowl, honey, jam pot, whatever. Most likely sugar. But again, they're not a matching set, but they certainly seem to match great if you wanted to have a large milk pitcher and sugar bowl, because they're both kind of large. Or syrup and whatever. So many things. So, I don't know if I'll sell those together or separate. This, I think, was another from this person that I got. And I think this was probably around $3 too. There is a top. And this is just like a small bean pot. And again, I just thought the price was good for, if I don't break it, you know, it's marked USA on the bottom, brown stoneware, which I feel like brown hasn't been as good. I don't know if it's coming back. I haven't tried it in a long time. But I thought the price was great for it for $3. If it was even that, I don't know. It was not much though. And I picked these up, which need to get listed because these are Christmas. They're just napkins with baby Jesus and the North Star shining down on them, and they're all different colors. So I forget what I paid for these. They weren't very much though. Maybe I paid $5, and I don't know, I'll probably sell them for $25. Something like that. This I bought for myself because I needed a planter to put a fake tree over here, and I wanted something that was vintage to put it in. So I picked this up off my friend Dan there in the antique mall. So that will be, I will be keeping that for myself. I'm going to stop this just for 1 second. All right. The next thing that I got was this pair of Christmas trees. And I thought these were pretty cool. I almost wasn't going to get them because it had damage. One of these top ones there was put back on. But I just kind of really liked them. These are made out of like a paper mache. And it's a pair of them. They're white with sparkles. I just thought they were so cute. Vintage paper mache 2 trees. And I think I paid, I don't know, $5 or $6 for them. Yeah, around there. I thought they were very cheap for what they were. I really liked them. Definitely would say those are 1960s. And I don't know, I'll probably put those up for $30, $35. Oh, this also, I really liked. This is just a oil lamp, you know, with the little wick, and it's got the bird on top. And this is marked Flat Earth, 1985 SISAC, S-I-S-A-C. And it's got the little bird on its nest holding the wick up, and it's just a pottery. Very cute. I sold another one of these recently, different, but one of these pottery oil lamps. And I think I'm going to say, I'd say I got at least $39 for it. So on Etsy. So hopefully I'll do well with this one. And I think this was $7 if I'm correct. I'm trying to guess what these are. I do have pictures of them where I can look back and see what I paid for things when I go to list them. But I'm not going to go look at it right now for everything. I couldn't if I wanted to because they're on the phone. And this I picked up, this was also just a few dollars. I think maybe $3. I'm not sure on this ball that goes on the top because it's got a hole on each end, like you'd run a string or something through it. So I'll have to look it up and see if I can find out, does something go through it, or is that hole just there to allow air in? I don't know. But anyway, I just thought I like little pottery. And it's just a little pottery jug with the round ball on the top. And it's got some sort of signature that I can't read. So I don't know what I'll put that up for, but I thought it was cute. I like pottery, and you know, I like picking it up here and there. And this bowl I picked up just because I liked it. This is a planter bowl, so 70s, has the design around it and the olive green, and it's just to hold a plant. I really like the design and the color. It's got some crackle in it. I don't know if it was supposed to, because I'm going to say it probably was supposed to. The crackle is pretty even all over this. So anyway, I paid, I think I paid around $6 for this. It wasn't very much. I would say top $6. So next item, which I really liked. I thought this was a great price too. And I think this was 10. I don't know. Maybe 12. Though I don't think it was that high. Again, I'll have to look. But this was a oldie, made in Taiwan, brass piece that hangs on the wall. Definitely mid-century. The 3 ducks in the water with these, I don't know what you call those things, that those plants that grow out of there, but just a very cool, I have never seen one of these. Maybe everybody else has, but I haven't, and I just thought it was a great mid-century wall hanger, and the price was very good. Maybe this was the $12, but I don't even think it was that much. I don't think it was more than 10. So, anyway. And I think last year, yeah, that definitely was not, this may have been marked down, so it might have been 8, because this was the $12 item, which also was marked down. I think it was 15 to start. And this is an old plaid wool blanket, which I love to get wool blankets. They sell very well for me. No, they're kind of slow, but they sell. And this one is, it's got its tag on it. And it's Northern Ohio Woolwear, the Beckman Company in Northern Ohio, Blanket Mills, Cleveland. So I'm guessing these things are no longer there. I'll have to look at this tag better, but I don't know. At least, I would say at least $50 for it. The last wool blankets that I sold last year, I want to say, but they were plain. I think I got around $100 each for them. So, but I do believe, when I say that, I believe they were Land's End, and not Land's End, L.O. Bean and Pendleton. I don't know this brand, but like I said, even on the low side, I'd say $50. So anyway, I'll look that up, but it's in pretty good condition. I think it does have a couple of spots where it's there's a little bit of wear from moths, but I could not see any holes when I held it up at the mall. So hopefully it doesn't have any. And if you wouldn't mind, if you enjoyed this or you didn't. Maybe you give me a like and subscribe. And I think that's everything that I have for you in this video. And I could have multiple of these. I do still have to do the what sold last week video for while I was away. Most of it sold when I, get back. The weekend was so busy. But anyway, that should be a pretty good video with what sold last week. I feel like there was a lot of good items that sold. And that's everything for now. So again, give me a like and subscribe, and I'd really appreciate it. And again, I hope you all had a great holiday, and I will see you next time. Bye.